Ladies of the Canyon. Well, it's not as glamorous as you might think.
We met in a bar where I was working as a bartender, and the girls would come in.
Before you knew it, we were all hanging out and playing together. And after about 3 years of doing that, we took it a bit more seriously for a while and actually started to play shows, but it was a really long time before we did that. It was really just a hang for like a number of years.
It's all Maya Davies' fault. Her and I have known each other since we were teenagers, and she put out a solo record a couple of years ago. I did the tour for her, her solo record, and it was right around that same time, right around the launch of her solo record, that they had a lineup change in Ladies of the Canyon. And I guess I was just in the right place at the right time, so it just sort of all fell into place. They called me and asked me if I wanted to have a rehearsal with them, and of course I jumped at the chance, and here I am.
But we'd all written, we were all composers, we were all writing songs, and we would learn each other's songs, and we would harmonize the melodies and things like that. And then we would learn covers as well, just common songs that we loved. And eventually that sort of led into, hey, let's do this.
The shift in sound for Diamond Heart came from one, playing a lot of shows. We did about 3 years of like 150, 200 shows a year, and that really changed us a lot because the shows got bigger and we didn't really feel like playing. We'd have to play an hour and a half and we didn't really feel like playing folk ballads for 90 minutes, and it got hard to create for us like a really motivating set to play and fun and also entertaining for a crowd. So we started doing like a lot of covers, like Zeppelin tunes or Fleetwood Mac tunes, and so I think that really infiltrated itself into our songwriting. And then also when recording the record, we had, oh God, like so many songs, like 45 or 50 songs. So I think we made a conscious choice to pick the ones that would be the most fun to play on tour and have this more cohesive rock kind of direction.
Your mama, she went slow, turn her back on the pale moonlight. Where she went, child, I don't know.
Touring with the Barenaked Ladies has been the first more big arena tour kind of thing I've done for the most amount of time. And I've noticed one thing I respect about them is how positive and real and hands-on they are. They're very, very we have dinner with them every night, and they're very interested in what we do and very supportive. And there's a lot of just real talk about music, and Jim Cregan and I talk about bass and gear and our experiences, every single day pretty much.
The Barenaked Ladies, when they played, they told us, they were like, maybe you should, we're so used to just plowing through a set start to finish, and by the second show they were like, well, especially this kind of crowd, tell some jokes and talk to them. You'll find that they really will be along for the ride more to listen to your songs once they feel like a personal connection with you.
Woo! I like the 70s too. I like Robert Plant. My bandmates are laughing at me.
I like jazz.
There's so much to learn when touring with a band and getting to see them play every night. You get to see them interact with an audience and see the sparkle that's there, especially people as successful and as well respected in the music community as they are. There's a rapport that they have with their audience that's really beautiful to watch.
They're hilarious. They make us laugh until our milk comes out of our nose. You cannot eat a meal with them because it's literally impossible to eat your food because you're laughing so hard.
So I turned my body to the night. I'm your sister, I'm your daughter, to the people of the sun. Western plains have been my calling, memory lost by everyone, seeking
The tour bus is my favorite thing of being on the road with the tour bus. We don't have to drive around, and we can sleep during the day and take breaks, and it can get pretty exhausting, as you can tell with my scratchy voice now after 2 weeks of the tour.
Who could complain about a tour bus? You have your own bed, you have a bathroom at any time of the day or night, nobody has to drive. This is already amazing. We don't have to load gear. I mean, like, as far as like a touring musician's life goes, this is it.
I like the bunk. It's comfortable. It's dark. It's easy to sleep. I like that it's a place to go besides the venue, to wait around. You can hang out and read or watch TV or do whatever you want to do. It's relaxing.
It feels great. This tour, my favorite thing is having a bus. I get to be relaxed, and
I like the bigger venues. It's really fun to play on a big stage. I think that our thing is really well suited to the arena kind of vibe. It gives us a lot of room on stage to interact and move around and have fun. And the big sound just like feels really good.
Go home and dust my house because I haven't been there for 2 months. That kind of thing. Yeah, the usual. Getting home from tour is always hard because suddenly you're not on tour, and often you're gone for weeks and weeks and months, and when you get home and you have to kind of get back into a routine, and there's nothing really routine about touring. At the end of the day, it's just, there isn't.
hanging out with my kid, going into mom mode, cooking, having all of my clothes in an area where I don't have to repack them every night. Every single day you unpack and repack and have to separate dirty laundry from clean laundry and then put it all in the same suitcase, which is gross. Well, I miss the girls. You just become so fluid, like everything in and out. The attachment is always it's stronger when you've been on a tour. So the minute you go home, you realize by the next day you go, oh, where's everybody? What's happening? I wish we were playing a show tonight.
I would love to just sleep in my own bed. That is what I'm most looking forward to when I get home. I'm gonna miss the girls, I think. I'm gonna miss, my best friends. Every day I wake up and I get to be around my best friends all day long.
Thank you very much.